Lights out, away we go here in Motorland Aragon. Superb start from the middle of that front row by Jack Miller, but it's the dream launch again from the poleman, Pecco Bagnaia. And Bastianini trying to go around the outside of Miller into the first corner, no way through. Alex Espargaro around the outside of the beast, maybe into turn 2, no. But Bagnaia already 8-9 bike lengths clear through the first sector.
Absolutely magic start by Marc Marquez. Look at
he's got down.
That's Quartararo.
Fabio Quartararo has been collected mid-pack.
He ran into the back of Marquez, I think.
Oh, Fabio Quartararo, that's an absolute nightmare. It was an aggressive start by Marc Marquez. Fabio Quartararo caught up in some mid-pack mayhem. He has gone down. Fabio Quartararo, a major twist. High drama in the championship chase here. Pecco Bagnaia leads.
From Brad Binder in second place.
Oh, Marquez is now collided with Taka Nakagami. This is horrendous. Oh, this is really super scary. Oh, so many riders trying to take avoiding action. That's the second major contact it looks like that Marc Marquez has had on this opening lap. What a dramatic return it's been for the number 93. It looked like early contact with Fabio Quartararo. There was clear contact there as they swept towards the reverse corkscrew for the first time. We'll try and pick the bones out of those two big incidents here on the first lap. Quartararo and Nakagami down straight away. Bagnaia is going to get the message from Ducati. Fabio Quartararo is down and out of this Aragon Grand Prix. At the front, it's Bagnaia that leads. Brad Binder's had a sensational start from 10th to 2nd. What high drama here on lap 1 in Aragon.
I have to say, brilliant job from all the riders behind Nakagami and Marquez to avoid the incident there. Quartararo, there's smoke coming from the back of Marquez. We saw contact twice. Marquez made contact with Nakagami, and I think it was him that Quartararo ran into the back of.
Something just fell there off Marquez's bike as well. This has not been the fairy tale return. This was not the scripted return, was it, for Marquez? This was the first of two big incidents then on this opening lap. Let's follow Marc Marquez. Oh, Marquez had a moment. Marquez already got ahead of Fabio Quartararo. He had a bit of a slide on the rear tyre, didn't he, coming out of turn 3. There you go, the twitch from Marquez. Fabio Quartararo absolutely nowhere to go.
He was
so fortunate there, wasn't he, Fabio Quartararo? This was the big scare for him then. Marquez, look at that, he's going to have the moment. There it goes, the slide of the rear tyre, the medium rear tyre, not up to temperature in turn 3. Poor old Fabio Quartararo, absolutely nowhere to go. It got even worse for Marc Marquez later on that first lap. One of the most instant-packed, dramatic first laps we've had in MotoGP for many a year. Back in the front, though, it's Pecco Bagnaia that leads. Taka Nakagami was so fortunate as well, wasn't he, when he went down mid-pack, going through reverse corkscrew. Marquez is an early retirement. Wow.
Incredible drama then, and we're only on lap 2 of this 23-lap Grand Prix. Unsurprisingly, Marc Marquez is out of the Grand Prix. He had a monster Yamaha right straight up the back of him, and this is out of turn 8. I think Marquez has already got his problems there. He's slow out of turn 8, and Nakagami with nowhere to go, and so good from all the riders behind him. They did such a good job here to avoid the Japanese.
That was so scary. Huge credit to the likes of the Gian Antonio, Rins, Vinales. How scary was this? We're on board now.
That's with Alex Mark.
Yeah, that's Maverick Vinales. You could just hear how hard on the brakes there Maverick Vinales won. Two super scary incidents. It's the worst case scenario, isn't it? Riders falling when there's a whole bunch of riders behind them, particularly at the early part of the race on the opening lap. So Fabio Quartararo down. He was very slow to get to his feet. Of course, we have to remind you, we've got 4 more races coming in the next 5 weekends. An injury at this stage of the season will prove very problematic indeed. Back at the front, Pecco Bagnaia exchanges fastest laps of this Grand Prix with Bastianini.
Here comes Miller
on the inside of Binder then into turn 1 on the brakes. He moves up into second place.